Hi, welcome back to the Shop Titans. Been working really hard and managed to really secure that second place. I've been dropping between second and third. So finally I managed to secure that second place, but hopefully it's not be long because that means that my other guild members are working hard to overtake me. That's great. So in this video, I'm going to share you more of the new balance that I've already achieved. In the previous video, I did mention about the need to balance the energy limit and the number of resource beans that you're going to bring it out. So I've tried to reach the so-called, in my personal opinion, optimal level of energy limit of 848, but it may differ person to person, as I mentioned in my previous video, because of the shop space. Everybody will have different shop space, and of course different people will have different level of resource beans, display racks, and of course then different people will have different habits in terms of crafting and discounting and expediting the crafts. So with this, you got to juggle and find the right balance for your own. For me, I find 848 is a good balance because I can do a few discounts without worrying that hitting the limit, and at the same time 848 allows me to expedite sometimes two pieces of higher quality items, and that is workable in my context. And of course in exchange to the so-called higher energy limit of 848, I kept back some of the level 1 resource beans, which in the first place doesn't bring a lot of resources. So that is the fine balance I'm talking about. And I did remind everybody to once you take back the resource out, got to change back to the color of the new racks, and apply it to all so that you can get a maximum prestige. Alright, so there's something you gotta do. And if you have time, then probably you can rearrange the racks and resource bins. As you can see, my shop now is in a mess, with resource bins out in the display area, and it is all in a total disarray. So that doesn't really bother me right now because we're already busy crafting. Of course, I can experience the smaller number of group of customers coming into the shop because of the limited items that I'm selling. So you can see me now crafting like a machine gun of those T1 armor. You may ask, what's that purpose for? I'll tell you that it is not an option for me right now because of the limited resources. I couldn't craft other things, but I want to continue crafting and contributing. Would it be a waste of time? Yes and no. Yes, in a way. If you craft a high level or so-called T9 item, vis-a-vis a T1, definitely a T9 item yields you a lot more points, and you craft a T1, even though you get the highest quality, it doesn't yield you as much. Then why am I still continuing to do that? The answer, that part of the question, is the no side, which is not a waste of time because you are still contributing no matter what. That's why you can see me, although I'm crafting those T1s, and I craft like a machine gun. Every minute I could easily craft 100 of them, and that allows me to climb that chart to second. So I'm proving to you that doesn't mean that you always got to craft the highest level of items. Then you can able to climb that contribution chart. Even you craft a huge number of very low tiered items, you can still climb the chart and accumulate those points as long you do not stop. You are contributing bit by bit. Actually, in other words, hard work pays. Vis-a-vis, some may be just crafting probably a max of, assuming 9 crafting slots you have, you craft 9 really high tiered items and you wait probably half an hour or 45 minutes, then you lock into the game again, and then you continue to do that to craft the next batch of that. Then even though I'm crafting T1s, I would beat such an approach because I'm crafting hundreds or even thousands or even 10,000s of those T1 helmets in that 45 minutes or assuming 1 hour. So this is what I mean. A little bit of contribution for every single piece wins if you are not inactive. So that's the balance. And of course, in addition to that, I must say crafting like a machine gun is fun. So it's all about playing a game, right? So there's no yes and no best option. It's just individual preference of what you want to do. So for me, of course, I'm no Superman. I need to rest and sleep as well. So just before bed, definitely I'll craft those T9s and the maximum time required. But when I'm active, then I'll be crafting using the one resource, so that we could basically, after depleting the resources, continue to contribute and do not stop. Yes, it's tiring, but at the same time, when would you had such an event that inspire you to craft that much? I mean, on a normal day-to-day basis, would you be crafting like a machine gun and then throwing and recycle the resource? No way you'll do that, right? Because you find that what you're trying to do a bit crazy, because that doesn't contribute towards anything. But in this event, it's different because every single craft, it gives you points. That's what pushes you to continue to do that crazy machine gun crafting. So I've come up with this terminology of machine gun crafting. Because you look at the way I craft, it's really like a machine, and it's just like a machine gun shooting at the ammos non-stop into that trunks. You can see there, shooting all the armor that I've crafted into the trunks. So this is really enjoyable one, I must say. And you can see every single piece it gave +5, +6. Depends on the quality. I mean, the higher the quality, maybe it's +6. The lower quality, normal white ones, is +5. So we know 5 is for whites, green is +6. So that's the color and the indication for you. This is quite a number of things I throw away along the way, but that's fine. Okay, you also got chance to sell some real good stuff since you do craft some of them right now. I've stopped crafting elements and spirits at this juncture because they are not required as part of the event. So I'm running out of that, but probably that I'll go back to the core business later on after the event. But at this juncture, we really want to pursue to go faster in this crafting process. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, so trying to sell off some of the good stuff as well. You can see my money is dropping to about $11 million. It's all because I'm invested along the way as well. So that's the reason why. Wow, really sometimes crafting that fast it's really amazing. Wow, there's a lot of epic. Okay, I do not have resource to craft that, although I have that blueprint. It's kind of waste, but yeah, unfortunately I don't have that. And that's something that I thought the event could have improved, is that do not give a cap to the top up of the resource bins, which means that if they could during this event allow us to use those guild points to basically top up the resource bins, because currently even though I've got good guild coins, those coins that I earn, I couldn't use that to top up the resource bins because I've topped up too many of them already. So this is something a waste. I mean, if they have done that, it'd be even better. So we can play it on stop, but that is something I think they did that. So just now I saw a +30, and I believe maybe it could be crafting a really high quality level. That's why it's plus 13, like legendary and whatnot. So this is a video just to show you the difference. I mean, in terms of crafting a T1 items, is it really worthwhile? And of course, crafting like a machine gun. Alright, I hope you like this video, just to share with you my thoughts. And if you have anything to teach me, please do so and put in the comments. So definitely I'll learn and I'll apply and I'll share. So there's recycle as well in the cycle, right? You teach me, I'll teach someone else, and someone learned, someone teach me, you keep on going. Alright, I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.